Bertie the Bat wasn't feeling very happy as he hung upside down in his warm but dusty clock tower. He didn't know what the matter was, he just felt, well, a bit umpity. Usually his wonderful rainbow-coloured wings cheered him up, but not today. I've got the blues. Bertie flapped over to the window and leant out to look up at the clock. He knew it was about the middle of the afternoon, so it should have been bright sunshine, but it wasn't. The sky was a horrible, yellowy, browny grey. Worse still, the clock had stopped. Bertie scrambled up to the roof and put his ear to the clock. Not a sound. And then, suddenly, right above him, there was the most extraordinary sound. Like a firework going up. Bertie shut his eyes tightly and clung to the clock tower. All the fur on his tubby little body stood on end. He looked like a small, fat hairbrush. Slowly, he opened his eyes. And there, far above his head, something shot out of the dark and dirty clouds, leaving a trail of bright rainbow sparks behind it. Bertie looked up at the dirty sky. He leant so far back he nearly fell off the tower, and there, across the sky, was a glittering trail of sparks, which slowly settled down to make a sign. Storm! And then it vanished, and almost at once, just above Bertie's head, there was a most tremendous... Bertie really did fall over this time as the bright sparks shot past close to his eyes. No, don't do that! I keep seeing stars and they hurt my eyes and my clock stopped, so I don't even know if it's tea time! He really was in a temper by now, and he flew back into his small dusty room and over to the corner cupboard, and he threw out the earmuffs, and then he found his really enormous dark glasses and he put them on. Oh, that was better. But by the time Bertie got back to the window, the last lot of bright sparks had formed a shape right across the sky. And at last, Bertie got the message. There was a storm coming, and all those sparks were being made by E.D, the amazing Electric Dragonfly. Suddenly, there was a tremendous hissing sound, and the most wonderful flashes of lightning went streaking across the sky, and the next moment, there was an enormous... It was like 72 tin trays being crashed together. Bertie jammed on his earmuffs. Oh, my eyes! Oh, my ears! Oh, my goodness! The rain came down so hard it sounded like 72 garden hoses all being turned on at once. Anyway, Bertie was nice and warm and dry, if a bit dusty, and he couldn't hear very much, and he couldn't see very much. So he quite missed what was happening to E.D. the Electric Dragonfly. The silly creature had got so wet it couldn't fly properly, and it landed with a thud on the hand of the clock in Bertie's clock tower. The hand jumped. E.D. slid down and down and down, and in through Bertie's window. Bertie shook his head. Oh, poor old E.D. You don't look very to me. E.D.'s wings drooped even more as the water ran off them. Plop, plop, plop. He managed a very small noise. And then both of them jumped as above their heads... E.D. had started the clock going again. E.D. brightened up a bit. And because Bertie's a kind-hearted little creature, and he was feeling much better himself now that the storm was over, he helped E.D. to dry his wings. And after they'd had some tea, they flew up into the night sky. It was the right colour again, and full of stars. Grey skies are going to clear up, put on a happy face. Or, as E.D. put it,